Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am SocioPsycho, and today we have a special treat for you. A little Halloween spectacular. It's A Wolf in Autumn. Now, the game is a first-person psychological horror, or that's what they say. And we're going to play this and see how well it does. It's a short little game. And the premise is you are a 9-year-old little girl. So let's begin and see what happens. He left the evening before, and the sun followed another sleepless night. Her fury remained, fury and pride. I am still proud, she thought, even now, if only because a lack of pride would admit the wasted years and make them real and give them power. I have tasted the poison and felt the need that surpasses all other needs, and I sit here refusing to waste away while others like me sit in rotting houses, on rotting couches, staring blankly at blank walls, thinking and seeing nothing. And yet, men's eyes pass me on the street and judge from a glance, and I am still proud because I have lived more life than they will ever know, and lived it freely as a woman and seen the worst of its ruin, and I am still proud. Even now, and proud, I will remain until I am nothing at all. I have seen the ruin, and I have pleasured myself with all and any, and I have no zealotry left, or ambition, or hope in a changed world, but this is how I have lived, and I am proud of it because pride is the mark of a woman, and when life has burned to ashes, the pride will still remain, and when the truth and faith and hope and certainty have burnt too, it will remain. And when I am nothing at all, and the needles and their poison have finally sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, it will not matter, because I have lived more life than they will ever know, and I have lived it as a woman and seen its ruin, and even when the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and I know it was all for nothing, and screams silently that it was all for nothing, and despair that the fucking and the pleasures and the pride were nothing at all. Even then, when the needles and the poison have sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, and the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and the pleasured memories cannot drown out the scream, even then, something, somewhere, will know that I lived freely as a woman, and even in death I will be proud, and even when the world burns to ashes, they will know it still.
Look at the waves, sweetie. Aren't they pretty?
Okay, well, here we go. We are stuck in the... seems to be a shed. We have a key right here. Need something to cut the string. Scissors. Grab the scissors and cut the string. Grab this key up. Alright, so far so good. We're out and about. seems we're penned in. Let's go see what this is all about.
Sweetie, it's Mom. Listen to me. This is very important. You need to stay put. Don't leave the fenced-in area. Don't go into the basement. Don't mess with that machine outside. Just don't go anywhere, all right? Stay in the shed and wait for me. There are some dangerous animals loose, and I don't want you to get hurt. Everything is going to be fine. Just do as I say.
Right. There's some dangerous animals in the walled-off section. So let's see what we have here. Some sort of entrance to a basement, which we'll probably need to get into. But we need to figure out how exactly. Looks like some sort of pump mechanic. It's probably a base, a brass panel held in place with odd square screws. So we probably need something to get that off. And there's a chain and a rope here. Let's see if those scissors that we had earlier can't get the rope. Take care of that rope for us. Scissors are $2 to cut the rope. We need to find something sharper. Okay. Let's see what we have over here. We have a little chest. It seems to be a simple lock. Maybe that key would fit. But before we grab that key, because we don't have an inventory, a metal lighter. Maybe that will burn the rope. You have to be smart and clever and quick-witted. And it does, it works. You can only carry one item at a time, so it would seem. So let's try to pick that key up and see what we can do with this key, if anything, over here. We have another message apparently. Ah, the key unlocks it. Let's go answer the message first though.
Sweetie, you have to stop messing with things. I know you love to explore and play with machines, but this is for your own good. You won't be safe if you don't mind me and stay put.
Okay, well, Mother's starting to get a little upset. Let's see what we have in here. Anything interesting? An old kitchen knife. I don't know what to do with that. Set the knife down for a moment. There was that chain. I don't know if wire cutters are really going to work on a chain. We need more like bow cutters. But it works. The chain is rusty enough that it shatters with exertion. You're able to snap it apart with the wire cutters. And the door opens up. Sounds like we have a ghost of a cat or something. That's odd. Okay, obviously these are screwdrivers and there's a lot of them, so apparently we need one of them. Ooh, for that brass panel, that's probably what we need to do. Let's take the panel off, close that screwdriver.
You're disobeying your mother, Autumn. Disobedient girls get punished.
And the trees have many eyes.
They see everything. They judge everything. And the wolves
know too.
And I know. Don't touch that machine. Stop getting into things. Don't try my patience.
Okay, that was a little more spooky. Okay, we need to get this pump going here. Maybe a... not sure. Let's try that. I guess that worked. Down down into the depths and recourses of a basement we shall go. I wish I had clothes on. It's really cold down here. That's disturbing. I was apparently thrown outside into that wooden shed naked. What sort of monstrous mother would do that? Okay, we have a light. Let's see what we got here. Is this a switch? Not sure what that was. Okay, another message.
What part of don't go into the basement don't you understand? I've tried being nice, and apparently you're too stupid for nice. So get back in your little shed and wait there, quietly, until I decide what to do with you.
Or do you want to die?
Oh, well that took a darker turn than expected, now didn't it? Okay, let's see. Light switch. Always check for a light switch. That's rule number 1. If there is a possibility of a light switch, always check for one. That will make your day so much easier. I know I'm smaller than a lot of kids, but these doors still seem really big. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see, we have we need something to cut through that with. I can't lift it with only one hand. Maybe there's something around here. Screwdriver. Ooh, although it's lying on the floor, somehow a saw blade cuts lengthwise into your arm like a blubber, creating a thick flap of skin. It doesn't hurt that much though. Well, that's slightly disturbing. It takes some time, but eventually you're able to saw through the board. Okay, let's grab that flashlight. It's a little dark in there. Light switch. Faucet. Okay. A note. You can't do anything at all with your 9-year-old brain and your 9-year-old hand. Do you think I accidentally hung that key where you could reach it? Does that mean wait, she set me up for failure? She wanted me to get out? She wanted me to get out so she could punish me or something? Okay, there's a lock on this. Seems to be locked. Let's try to put a flashlight up here. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I think I need something to break that lock open with. Scissors, probably not gonna do it.
Do I have to pry off your kneecaps, you little shit? Do I have to nail your fucking arms to the floor? I will twist your legs off and break every bone in your ugly little body if I have to. I am your mother. You will obey me. Get back in your fucking cage.
Oh, I really hope we don't have a head-to-head with Mommy. Okay, we got the screwdriver. Let's go somewhere over here. Can't see a thing. Flashlight. That's a little better. Screwdriver. Ah! You insert a screwdriver into the lock and twist as hard as you can. You hear it snap. Guess the inside of the lock was rusty too. Okay, I don't think we need a screwdriver anymore. And we have... what is this? A strange glass object. Okay. Can't see anything over here. Let's grab that flashlight. That's probably, yeah. A metal plate with a raised part in the middle. That probably goes right there. Slide a glass object into place. Easy enough. Looks like a valve, so we need some sort of wheel or maybe pliers to turn that valve. Let's see what we got over here. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. There was something, I think, on the table inside here. Like wire cutters, though. Can't see anything. Ah, there we go. Oh no, there's a wrench. There we go, let's grab this wrench and apply. Using your full body weight, you're able to open a valve with the wrench. Okay. So, does that mean this is open? Maybe we turn on the valves. That has something to do with water pressure. It's the only other thing I can think of. There's a bunch of valves running around the map. I think there's one over here. Ooh. That sounds scary. Okay. I think I figured it out. Fuse in there. Okay. Well, I had to finagle with the water pump outside for a bit longer than I would like to, and I finally got the water flow going. So I believe that we should be able to go into this door now. Ooh. Okay, that was intense. Not sure what that is I just took, but okay with it. And there was a candle over here too. Ooh, flashlight. This is new.
You're a little bitch, you know that? A horrible little bitch. Wasting time playing with electric motors while I slave my life away. Do you think I wanted you? I kept a wire coat hanger in the bathroom for months. Just to look at it and think about it. And all the teachers think you're so special. You aren't special. You're spoiled. Because I'm wasting my life giving you the things I didn't have.
Your mother was sitting on a porch with a hasty green paint, talking to a woman with her short hair, smoke drifting upward, not knowing you were listening. I kept a coat hanger in the bathroom for months, just thinking about it. Your mother heard the screams and staggered out onto the porch, with hasty green paint arms punctured with holes, finding you curled up and dripping blood. You look weird, Autumn. And you sobbing, spilling blood on the floor. The dog, my hand. You look weird, Autumn. Oh no. The syringes we saw earlier. You told your mother the dog left those chipmunk parts in your room. It didn't. The dog didn't get those cuts from a fight. The dog didn't bite you unprovoked. Oh, that's rough. No matter what happened, no matter what's hidden deep inside, you still have to live with yourself. Desires don't just leave if you tell them to. Made for two hands, but you managed to use them. Come here, boy, and the dog looking at you knowingly, slowly coming all the same, and you whisper so nobody else could hear. Come here, boy. I just want something. Hedge clippers. There's no change. Just the sound and the texture. Machines can be built and bodies can be taken apart. Teeth can be pulled out with pliers, screwdrivers twisted round in soft holes and crevices, ice picks slipped into the eye sockets. A mass of tangled bowels, hidden in stomachs and wet pieces, ready to be pulled and squished.
You'll wake up and I'll still be there. This will all still be there. Do you know what lives deep inside Autumn? Love and fury, a forest and a basement, locked away and unconditional. And you can't let them both out. The world is a growling, grinding machine, and you can't escape its teeth without teeth to match. It devours little girls like you, eats you up from the inside. Someday you'll know the meaning of ruin and wasted years. You'll have children of your own, and you'll understand. You can't live life without the howling of wolves.
Still, I cannot recover the wasted years of unknown, the coming and the contemptuous spits and the final poison or force my mouth to know what's in my heart, or stop all these words from spilling out and instead say, I am your mother and you are my daughter, and I love you, and I know this somewhere deep inside, but I cannot feel it past the screams and the wasted years. And the need that surpasses all other needs, and the ruin, and the, yes, even the pride. And I can't make the words stop spilling out, or stop the pain in your face, or force my mind to tell my heart what I know deep inside my mouth to speak for my heart and my mind, that you are my daughter, and I love you, and I am your mother. And somehow together we can leave behind the waste and ruin and the screams and the poison and the pride. But then a lack of pride would omit the wasted years and make them real and give them power, and even now I am a woman, and something somewhere will know me even after the world burns to ashes and the needles and the poison finally suck me dry, and even after my daughter spits my name contemptuously because what I know deep inside does not matter. What I know other things on the surface, and life is a grinding machine, and a girl and a woman cannot escape its teeth through tenderness, and even after I am nothing at all, my daughter will contemptuously spit my name and show that her skin is tough skin of an animal, and she will face the ruin and the pleasure and the fucking and eventually the wasted years and silent screams and the thing deep inside hidden from her heart and mouth, and though the words that spill out and the thing too deep to know, she will be proud woman like me. And someday we will shake our fists together at them, at the memory of their arrogant eyes, and be proud together too. And something, somewhere, will know us and our ruin. As I sit here watching the uncounted empty needles, and feeling the need that surpasses all other needs, and remembering the pleasures and drowning out the scream that if it was all for nothing, and feeling the pride that will remain when the earth has burned to ashes. Autumn's alarm clock went off in the next room, and the mother began to dry her tears. Autumn's eyes flew open, lying in her sleeping bag, clutching her stuffed dolphin, surrounded by the motors and parts she loved to tinker with, letting the alarm continue to sound from its place in the opposite corner, staring at the ceiling, adjusting her thoughts and feelings, the misty emotions beginning to evaporate with the dream that brought them. Awake now. Her mother walked into the room and leaned on the doorframe looking. Are you awake? Her voice was weaker and softer than usual. Autumn was looking too. After a moment she said, I'm awake. All right then, get dressed. I'll make you lunch today. There's probably something in the fridge. I love you, Mom. Autumn didn't know why she said it. Her mother's mouth tightened as she blinked a few times and then she nodded. She glanced away and nodded a few more times. All right. She looked back at Autumn, and Autumn looked at her. And they looked at each other for some time. A wolf in autumn, a troubled girl's nightmare.
Look at the waves, sweetie. Aren't they pretty?
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed this experience with me. I have been SocioPsycho, your gracious host for this evening, down this dark and emotional pathway. I bid thee farewell till next time.